Welcome to another thrilling episode of Explorers of the Lost Vaults, the podcast where we embark on a captivating journey through history, delving into the remarkable artifacts hidden within museums around the globe. Sponsored by Bible Interact. With your host, Dr. George Sparks, who will guide you through tales of discovery, mystery, and wonder. Together, we'll explore the enigmatic realms of museums, revealing the secrets and histories contained within their walls. What treasures lie hidden? What stories do these artifacts have to tell? Buckle up, because this journey is sure to be an exhilarating ride. Now let's dive into the adventure and unlock the mysteries of today's episode.
I'm at a location right now for the Museum of Archaeology and Biblical History, and this is what we promised, the museum vault. And this is one particular vault that we're going to go into at this time. My name is Dr. George Sparks, and I'm with the CEO of the museum, Mr. Mancini. And as you can see, the museum has the safe with artifacts in it. We're going to take a look. We're not going to go into detail. That's for later on this year. John, if you can just wave to everybody. There we go. And he's going to open up the safe, and we're going to take a look at the treasures inside. And this is before we get to it this year, but this is what's coming up. This is what me and Dr. Graves have promised. Here we go. All right, and we are in the vault. Now look at this. So we are in a museum vault, seeing some very extremely rare items that the public has not seen at all yet. We're going to do a new series that we promised, and it's going to be Explorers of the Lost Vault. That's right, Explorers of the Lost Vault. I went into a museum vault about a week ago with a gentleman named John Mancini, the CEO of the Museum of Archaeology and Biblical History. And in this small podcast that Dr. Graves has edited, we're going to see a number of different vessels, but namely just two. And the first one that you're going to see is a very small child's ossuary that dates to the 1st century BC and CE. And of course, this is from the Jewish traditional custom of burials. So they let the body decompose, and then they put the bones into these small boxes. It's so small, it's for a child. So it's a child's ossuary, meaning a bone box. Behind that ossuary, oddly enough, is a Hellenistic hydra. It kind of looks like a fire hydrant. We think of hydraulics. And it's got a I think a flower motif on it. It dates to around the 3rd to 2nd century BC. So you're looking at an item very much intact. That is around 2,300 years old. Then we're quickly going to look at a crater of a Mycenaean style. That's the ancient Greek style. And it came to the coast of, I'll say, the land of Canaan at that time. So we call it the Levant. And this was brought by a group of people that we know as the Philistines. It does have a designation to this type of pottery. I think it was dubbed once by Larry Steger from Harvard University, now deceased, Dr. Larry Steger, and also Dr. Trudy Doughton. Once again, both of them are now deceased. But anyway, it's called Mycenaean 3C1B, a type of Mycenaean ancient Greek pottery that arrives on the coastline. But it doesn't have the indigenous clay of that Greek culture. It has the clay of Canaan. It's different. It's more coarse, and the pottery style, of course, is Greek. So we know that has arrived from a culture that is now inhabiting the land of Canaan, just as the biblical narrative suggests. What's interesting about this piece of pottery, according to Larry Steger, was the Philistines only made this for possibly 50 to 60 years, and then it goes into a bichrome style that is very, very popular. So you're looking at an extremely rare vessel, and oddly enough, it's intact. So what an opportunity to share that with you, and now to explain exactly what you're seeing. And this is going to happen, so stay tuned.